The worst part isn't that nobody saw it. The worst part is that I got really, really good at hiding it. I went to work every single day. I smiled at the right moments. I laughed at people's jokes. I hit my deadlines. I texted back. I showed up to birthday dinners and engagement parties and after-work drinks, and I would sit there surrounded by people who knew my name, people who called me their friend, and I would feel nothing. Not sadness, not pain, nothing. Like someone had turned the volume all the way down on my life, and I was just watching it play out from somewhere very far away. That went on for 3 years, and not once did anyone ask if I was okay. I want to explain what high functioning looks like from the inside, because I think a lot of people watching this already know, and if you do, I see you. I really do. High functioning depression doesn't look like the movies. There's no bed I can't get out of, no dishes piling up, no obvious signal to the outside world that anything is wrong. It looks like me, ironing my shirt at 7 a.m., commuting in, making coffee, being the person in the meeting who always has an answer. It looks completely, perfectly fine. I had a whole system. That's the part that scared me looking back, that I had developed an actual system for performing okayness. Morning, exercise first. Not because it made me feel good, because it made me feel less bad, which is different. Shower, coffee, podcasts in my ears on the commute, not because I was interested in anything, but because silence was where the thoughts lived, and I had learned not to visit them. At work, be useful, stay busy, never eat lunch alone if you can help it, too much time to think. Stay slightly later than everyone else so you seem dedicated. Go home tired. At home, TV, not movies. Movies require you to feel things. TV shows, the kind you've already seen, where nothing can surprise you. Eat something, go to bed. Repeat. I did that for 1,000 days, give or take. There were moments, small ones, where the performance almost broke. My friend Emma got married. I was a groomsman, actually. Stood up there in a suit that cost $400, smiling in the photos, gave a toast that made everyone laugh and then cry in that nice way. Afterward, her mum grabbed my arm and said, "You're such a good person. You seem so happy." I remember going to the bathroom after that and just standing there, looking in the mirror, thinking, you have no idea. Not angry at her, she meant it as a compliment. I was just exhausted by how much energy it took to be that person, by how good I'd gotten at it. The other moment, and this one I've never said out loud, was a Tuesday, nothing special about it. I was on the train home, and I had this thought, very quietly, very calmly, with no drama attached to it. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Not in a dangerous way, I want to be careful about that, but in the way of someone who has been holding something very heavy for a long time, who just suddenly became aware of how heavy it is. I sat with that thought the whole ride home. I made dinner, I watched TV, I went to sleep. I didn't tell anyone. The thing that changed it wasn't a crisis. It wasn't rock bottom. I think people expect that. A breaking point, some moment of collapse. It was a Thursday afternoon. I was sitting in a coffee shop, and the woman at the table next to me was on the phone. I wasn't trying to listen, but she was crying quietly, and she said to whoever was on the other end, "I just feel like I haven't been myself in so long, I don't even know who that is anymore." I stared at my laptop for a long time after she said that. Then I opened a new tab, and I typed, "therapists near me." I closed it, opened it again, closed it, opened it a third time, and I booked an appointment before I could talk myself out of it. I cried the whole way home, not sad crying, just relief, I think, like something had finally been allowed to move. The first session was awkward. My therapist asked me why I was there, and I said very brightly, "Oh, just general stress, you know how it is." She looked at me for a moment, and she said, "You don't have to perform in here." I don't know why those words hit me the way they did. I didn't even respond. I just looked at the ceiling and breathed. She said, "Take your time." And for the first time in 3 years, I did. I'm not going to tell you I'm fixed. I don't think that's a real thing. I still have weeks where the heaviness comes back. I still have days where I go through the motions. But I don't perform anymore, not the way I used to. And I've started asking people, genuinely asking, looking at them, how are you actually doing? Because I know now what it feels like to have someone look right at you and not see you. And I know what it feels like to have someone finally look at you and do. If you're watching this and something in you recognized what I described, the system, the performance, the getting really good at hiding it, I just want to say that takes so much energy, more than anyone around you probably understands. You don't have to keep spending it that way. You're allowed to put it down.